This is one of the realest stories I ever heard. Meaning this, you never know who you can learn something from. It was this dude that I knew, that I met. He was an inmate locked up. He was a self-mutilator, meaning he liked to cut on himself. And he would cut all over his body. I mean, just to put it into context of what he really actually looked like. Kuta Kinte. That's how his body, that's how many cuts he had on his thighs, his arms, his neck. I mean, everywhere. This guy would cut, 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 cut. So one day, the doctor came to the cell house and said that he needed to see this guy. He wanted us to go and get the guy out of his cell and bring him in there. The doctor needed to see him. I go tell the guy, I need you to cuff up, because this was at a supermax prison. So they always got to be cuffed up, and there's always got to be at least 2 officers to bring them out. Well, on this day, I go, I said, the doctor need to holler at you, want to see you. You got to pass. He said he didn't want to go. I go tell the doctor, hey man, he said he cool. The doctor said he got to come out. It's court ordered. All right, I go back, I tell the inmate, hey, you got to come out. It's court ordered. He said, I don't give a fuck what it is. I ain't coming out. I go back, I tell the doctor, hey, he said he's straight. He don't want to come out. The doctor get kind of agitated. It's court ordered. He's got a lawsuit in saying this and this and that, and he got to come out. So I'm like, dang. So I go back out. Now, I got a good rapport with the guy. You know what I'm saying? I deal with him on a daily basis. He was kind of known as a hothead or whatever, but I had a good rapport with him. I could talk to him. So I go out there. I say, hey, man, look, the doctor is saying that it's legal, man, that you got to come out. I say, if you don't cuff up, we going to have to come in there, the TAC team, and get you out. He said, suit up. Now, me being me, Bo the CEO, I'm like, hey, man, listen, I do not feel like putting on all this tactical gear. See, a lot of times what they would do is they'll have you go put on all this gear, and then when you got on all this gear and you go up to the door, they'll just turn around and cuff up. They made you put all this shit on when they could have just cuffed up in the first place. See, that's why I didn't want to put it on, because I feel like we wasn't going to have to go in there and fight with him anyway, because he was just going to cuff up. You still got to ask him to cuff up once you put all that gear on. You still got to give him 3 direct orders before you can actually go in there. So he told me some of the realest shit I ever heard, though, because I was trying not to have to put that gear on. He said, let me tell you something, man. I'm going to be real with you. He said, that doctor out there, every time I go out there, he's not doing his job. He's basically saying the doctor's not doing a good job of diagnosing him. Whatever his issues are, he feel like the doctor just feeding him a lot of bullshit and not really doing his job. So he told me this. He said, the reason I want y'all to suit up, I want the TAC team to come in here. He said, yes, I'm going to cuff up once y'all put y'all gear on. But see, here's the kicker. This is what he knew that I failed to realize. He said, when y'all suit up, y'all have to put everything on camera. And he's right. We always come with the video. One officer's always videoing the whole process. If we have to go in there as the TAC team, that has to be filmed. He knew that. And that's the reason why he wanted us to suit up. Because once we got out there where that doctor was at, everything is being filmed. And he said, now he gotta do his motherfucking job, because it's being filmed. I was like, that's some raw ass shit. I said, let me go suit up. I'm Bo the CEO. You just never know what you can learn, man. The man said, y'all got this shit on camera. He got to do his job now, because he's being filmed. And he is absolutely right. So shouts out to him for tuning me in. There you go, Bo the CEO.